everyone.
Okay, hello and welcome to another Jet vlog. Today it's a Sunday and I'm at the music hall in Matsue, the capital, and I happen to run into two other Jets who are being nice and taking things off my hands because I'm trying to get rid of many things, as you know, because I'm leaving. And they agreed to be on camera and talk a little bit about their Jet experience. They're both first years and they're both staying one more year at least. Okay, so first we have, I'll let them introduce themselves. Hello. Your name is?
My name is Regina.
Regina?
I'm from Seattle. I came straight out of university and a professional job.
And what type of school do you teach at?
I teach at junior high school 4 days a week, and then every Monday I rotate to 2 different elementaries and 2 different kindergartens and a nursery school.
Wow, okay. How many total schools?
5.
5, okay. And your junior high, is it fairly big? About how many students?
It's the smallest. It's about 136 total.
Oh, okay, so that's kind of small.
So I know everybody's name.
That's great, that's great. Okay, and we also have?
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I'm from the Lake District in the UK. And I work at a girls' high school in Matsue and a junior high school in Honjo, which is about a 20-minute bus ride out of.
Okay, so 2 schools.
2 schools.
2 schools, okay. So thinking back a year ago when you were preparing to come to Japan, what is something maybe you packed that you didn't need or something that you didn't pack that you wish you had brought?
I probably packed about 3 years worth of razors. I know it's summertime here a lot, and I didn't want to have a ton of hair, so I didn't need that because we have this fabulous thing called the Daiso, and it's basically the dollar store.
Yeah.
You can get anything you want there. Yeah, and chocolate. I even bought chocolate in Tokyo, and it already melted by the time.
It's very hot in summer.
Yeah, it's very hot. Even if you put it in the fridge again.
Yeah. So Lizzie, same question. What's something you brought that you didn't need or something you didn't bring that you needed?
I think I packed pretty well. I didn't miss anything from home, other than my teddy bear. I brought my teddy bear in the end.
Now
but I brought tea for omiyage, thinking that English tea wouldn't be available in Japan, and I was wrong. It's still sat unused in the school staff room.
Oh, okay. Did you bring any other omiyage besides tea?
Yeah, I just got stuff like calendars, tea towels.
Okay.
Postcards.
And you're at a high school, so your supervisor is at your school.
No, I'm in a really rare situation in that I work with another Jet.
Oh, okay.
I'm part of Matsue Board of Education. Most high schools, that isn't the case.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the only one.
So you do have a supervisor at the BOE?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you give something to him or her?
I did, yeah.
Okay, that's good. And how about you for omiyage? What did you bring from Seattle?
The best thing is maps and like those free guidebooks in Japanese. So they can actually see what your city, what your state looks like.
Right.
And they can actually understand. And then just put them in, like, I went to the Daiso once I got here and got like gift bags.
Sure.
So I just put those inside there with like a few just little random stuff, like candy I bought here. And then tied it up and gave it to them.
Cool, cool.
But it's good to know that once you get here, I didn't actually give my omiyage until like a month after.
Sure, sure.
When I actually started school.
Yeah, that's a good point to point out, is that you guys will arrive in Group A or Group B perhaps the end of July, the beginning of August, but your first class might not be until the beginning of September. Now for Liz that was a bit different, but you know, it can be like a whole month before you actually interact with students and teachers. So the omiyage you bring has to kind of last a little while.
Yeah.
So
my other advice would be, if you've got anything famous about your hometown or country, just milk it. I'm from the Lake District, so like a lot of people here know Peter Rabbit. So like I got loads of Peter Rabbit stuff, and then everyone I give it to just squeals in delight.
Oh, that's
totally
good.
Love the Peter Rabbit, and it helps them like relate to something about your hometown that they know already. They can connect the two.
Right, right. Oh, and you're of course from the land of Ichiro, so that must have been an instant selling point.
Exactly. So I actually have a cutout of Ichiro. He's about this size, and the kids just go gaga over it.
And I'm assuming you've seen a game, that you've actually seen him.
I've seen so many games.
The kids just might want to touch you just because you've actually seen Ichiro. So okay, and let's see, one more question. So you're both staying a second year.
Yes.
So what is something about your job that you've really enjoyed?
I worked at a desk job for the past 6 years, and I hated it. So this one, it changes every hour. You're always on your feet, and really you can be as creative as you want. So you can. I made an English board. I made English worksheets. You know, just talking to kids. If I get bored, I can just get up and do something instead of having to work on a computer.
Okay, and a challenge of your job. How much Japanese do you speak, or?
I studied it for technically 5 years, but probably end of first year level. And I'd lived in Japan and traveled in Japan before, but so I've just been picking up on it. I mean, technically I don't really study it at all except for the JET course, but I just talk it. And then, what was the other question?
Is there like a big challenge that you faced in this first year? Like, it can be like loneliness, or it could be job related, or anything.
I would say medical issues, because it's really frustrating to get your point across or to get the prescriptions you need. So I just search for stuff online, and then I tell my doctor what I have, and I tell him what I need.
Yeah, I've had that a little bit too. It's
gotten a lot better that way instead of having them try to figure it out.
Okay. And so same question, how much Japanese do you speak?
I know enough to get by, but I'm certainly far from fluent.
And a challenge?
I pick up a lot of stuff from my students, like they always say things like yabai and sayaku, so I learn those kind of words pretty quick.
Yeah.
Things I enjoy.
Yeah, something you really liked.
Because I'm at a high school, I'm really lucky. I get to plan the lessons and see how what I make pays off.
Yeah.
So it's so great to see my class like growing up and like build on what we've done, and I really like that.
Yeah.
I really like meeting people from other English-speaking countries.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about New Zealand. I never really met and spoke with Americans before. Like, I'm learning so much, and I didn't think that I would in Japan.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. Like, every day is an adventure. Every day, like, something would happen, like an earthquake drill or some kind of school trip. Like, and you don't get told about it in advance, but it's a really cool adventure. You cycle in, like, what's going to happen today?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's cool. And how about a big challenge over the past year?
I miss dating. I really miss dating.
Yeah.
What else has been a challenge?
Is there anything, because my blogs, I'll just say, you guys are so used to seeing me, and I'm obviously a guy, and I'm from America. I mean, Regina's from America too, but is there anything as a female jet that you would want to say to other female jets that are coming?
For celibacy.
So dating is difficult with the Japanese guys.
They don't even look at you.
Oh no.
You can bring condoms, but they won't get you.
Oh.
Let's be honest. But
unless you go to another country, except when you're traveling.
Oh, okay. Hi.
I mean, it depends on your situation. You might meet some cool other jets that you might really get along with.
Of course.
I know some people have dated Japanese guys, but I personally find it really difficult.
Okay.
To get past you have blue eyes, or like, oh, you're foreign, and then you can't really have a conversation.
Yeah. Well, that comes back a little bit, I think, maybe to, I know for me too, I mean, with Japanese women, it's how much Japanese you speak. I mean, that's a big part of it. The language barrier is going to be a big part of your life. So you'll deal with that how you deal with that. Okay, any final thoughts, final words? We got about a minute.
JET is just an exhilarating, time to hear, and it gives you a lot of time just to develop yourself and figure out what you want in life. And also, it's really relaxing here. Maybe too relaxing.
Okay. And you guys are a little bit lucky. You're in a big city. I mean, the biggest city in Shimane, at least.
Okay.
So you're not quite in the Inaka.
But compared to like Seattle, this is purely Inaka.
Okay. Well, that's a good point. All right, final thoughts, Liz?
It's hot when you arrive, and if you're from a place like the UK or Seattle, it's just, you can't even imagine how hot it's going to be, so just prepare for the heat.
Totally.
It's totally going to kill you.
Okay, and we have one more thing.
Also, keep a blog, because it lets your family and friends know you're happy or sad, and also pictures, and plus it's a fabulous way to keep all your memories together.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Regina. Thank you very much, Lizzie. I appreciate your time. And thanks for watching, guys. That was another JET vlog. More soon. Bye.